I was just out for a jog and listening to a few podcasts, and there's a moment in one of these podcasts in which this brother was talking about a book by an author named Rob Bell that was coming out in a couple weeks, and he was hoping that people wouldn't read the book, and because he doesn't like where Rob Bell's coming from, and that's fine, whatever. But it sort of hit me like, I wish we were spending less time, like people in my position, people who consider themselves leaders or pastors, shepherds of other people. I wish we were spending less time policing the windows and the doors through which people are willing to and interested in having conversations about God or engaging with God. And because there's this sort of dual narrative happening right now. And I think it's a really mixed message that we are concerned about how many folks are no longer showing up, but then we're being really picky about the spaces we're willing to approve. What if instead of saying, hey, don't read that book, what if I read the book and then had that conversation with the loved ones? If it's a book I know I'm not going to like or disagree with, but a lot of my loved ones are reading it, what if I just read the book and then had conversations with those loved ones about the book? And I'm not talking about the conversation that in which I come in with my guns loaded and I'm ready to dissect the book and all the things that are wrong with it, but an honest conversation in which I ask like a pair of really great pastoral questions, things like, what's God actually up to? Like in the book and in the hearts and the minds of my loved ones who want to read the book. Like, what if that's the conversation I'm willing to have? Instead of just kind of like, let's close those windows and make sure no one goes through them. The other part of it is this. What if what's actually happening here is that I'm more concerned with the fact or at the possibility that, regardless of whatever book it is, whether it's Rob Bell or someone else, that author has more influence in the lives of people that I love than I do. What if I am in trying to police these windows and these doors, what if I'm actually just mostly projecting my insecurities? Because if that's what I'm doing, that's going to keep me from loving my people well, and I'm going to get into controlling mode. Do I want people to meet God and be met by God, or do I want to control the circumstances and the parameters within which that is allowable? See, I don't think I get to do that latter part. So I want to spend less time policing the windows and the doors and the cracks in the walls through which people are willing to enter in to conversations with and engagement with God, with the divine, with the Bible itself, right? And I want to spend more time in the kitchen, making life-giving meals for the people that I have been given to by grace, and the people who also by grace are willing to give themselves to me.